Welcome back, everyone, to Foundry. This is episode 21, I do believe. We are cruising right along. In the last episode, we were getting ready to, or we were working on researching Science Pack 5's. Science Pack 5's are now done, and we're into the pipeline, which we were going to use as like a buffer between that and these that require those. We also had to research CPUs. So CPUs were right before pipelines, between Science Pack 5 and pipeline. So the CPUs are done, Science Pack 5s are done, and we can make all that stuff. While I was waiting for all that, I came out here and built a little thingy here, brought power. Our base is right on the other side of that mountain. Brought power out here, and you'll see we have Xeno scrap in here. So I went down well, first I searched caves, the alien caves, all over the place for broken power cores or whatever they were called, because I had to have enough to do some of this research. And we made these miners, which they have an effect with power cores. So you can add power cores up to 5, and it will increase the effect of the miner. Just kind of neat. So we've got one there. We've got one over here. And then in my wandering of this cave, I was wandering my way down through here, and I came around this corner, and I just happened to catch a peek through one little crack in the rock of something orange in there. And we found another one hiding inside this hole. And it actually looks like there's another one off this way. But I don't really care about that right now. We have these 3, and that's good to go. Munching on my daily peanut butter cups. The other thing that we researched was this, a crystal refiner. So we can take all this. I don't know if we need it. This takes, I'm just showing you here, I'm not building it here. This takes and charges. That's what I'm trying to say. It charges the crystals. Where the heck are they now? Okay. Robot parts. Yeah, oh, right here. Charged Xeno Crystal. So it uses Xeno crystals and energy cells and ignium enriched water. So this is the unit. You can kind of see it there. We have to send water and ignium powder through a chemical processor. So since all that is over here, and I really don't see myself needing too awful many of these enriched crystals right now, I'm going to come over here. And we're going to come off the end of this. So we need 5 blocks wide for that thing. Oops, wrong key. And come down through here. So the crystal chemical refiner is going to face this way. And the crystal refiner is going to be over here. Okay. So to make the crystals is Xeno crystal and energy cell. So the Xeno crystals I can put in. And the energy cells I can put in. And then all we need now is just missing building foundation because of this friggin' one little square of dirt, probably. That's really annoying when it does that. Okay, so we need ignium enriched water. So we need both water and what's it called? So we'll take this. This is easy. Bring that right to there. Have an input for that. Okay. And there's your powder. Okay, water. Water. Water is all right here. So if we went right down this one, so I'm gonna need some more pipes. Come right down. Whoops, I forgot I gotta go up one. Nope. I need, oh, yep, I need that, and then I need to right click. Okay, now I can do straight ones. All the way down through. To there. And then this is an elbow. No, this is a T. Okay. And then we have an output, which is on the end. Coming over to this one, which needs a straight one out. And then a T. Okay. You have ignium powder. Why aren't you working? Oh, it's because that is not an input. Now it's working. So now it's making the ignium enriched fluid. And this is building it up. Once we get one charged crystal, we'll take that over to the research station, because the research station needs one charged crystal to go to the next thingy. Might as well take them all. Obviously I can't split it. So that should give us, well, with what's left in there, should give us like 459, 450 charged crystals. You should get 10 crystals per cycle. Okay. So scroll down, insert one charged xenocrystal. All right. Xenocrystal mining. We have found supercondensed veins of xenocrystals inside the lava caves. Similar to scrap mining, we could utilize a specialized mining building to mine xenocrystals from a seemingly endless source. This also unlocks tracking of such deposits with the short-range scanner. Powerful mining laser allows mining from a distance. Nice. Crystal ore refinement. In case we have excess crystals, we could blend them with the ore rubble to reduce our ore consumption. And Xeno Power Core Scanning tunes the short-range scanner so that it can track intact Xeno Power cores. Scan range might not be high enough to detect those buried pieces from the surface. 4x4 drill shape. Okay. So these are the other two. This is one that I would like to get, but we don't have enough power cores. This tunnel digger would be really nice too, because then we can go from like our place straight through a mountain, come out the other side without having to be the one digging it. Yep. This also requires mining force 2 to be researched. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Now it's on to science packs. So science pack 5 requires robot parts, hydraulic pistons, and a CPU. So hydraulic piston is low density alumite, which we can make over there. I can take steel beams over. I've got plenty of steel beams. I can take them over and feed that without having to make a friggin' conveyor system. Robot parts, everything is here for that. Okay. So I am going to do this. I am going to grab a buttload of these, a stack of these, and then I'm going to come over here. I'm going to count how high this is. Let's see. Is this one at the same level? Is that? So that is down one from there. So that's all that level. Okay, so I need one more block than this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 7. Get out from underneath here. Come over here on the other side of our ships. Let's see, so we have probably from here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then take this one. And come out here. Okay. Take this one. And might as well fill in right to the mountain. Let's see, is that going to be this? Yeah, that's going to be the same width as that. Okay. I've only got 399 left, so I'll just do as much as I can here. Let's see, I can only go to there. Let me go grab another, get rid of that. Go grab another stack of flooring. Okay, so you come right down through here. All right. Okay, so that added 7, so I need to add 8, I believe. So that would be 150. So this one would come out somewhere in this ballpark. Okay. So this will be our next location. Okay, so we need polymer boards need to come up top. And I'm quite sure that polymer boards don't go up there at all right now. See, they are getting fed into that. Yeah, see, they are getting brought up into all that stuff. Split off to these. Yeah, so polymer boards are getting produced out on the out at that thing. So I can make a freight elevator right here. Okay, yeah, it can be on this side, that's fine. Put that one there. And then the top is going to be right here at this level. At this level. Okay. So then you're going to need power. You're going to need an output for that, an input down here, but you're going to need power. Okay. So you're going to come across to this portion of the floor. Okay, so there's our polymer boards, Fermilite sheets. I think everything else is back here. Let's see. Fermilite sheets are all right there. Okay. So Fermilite sheets can come down. Can come down this way. Okay. Oh, let's see. That phone call I had to deal with. Alright, so these guys are coming out here. That should be enough for that. And then I'll need this for whoops. I'll need to bring flooring out for the thingy madoo-jigger. Let me just fill this in. I should just fill this in, but I want to leave it open so I can get up and down out of there. Let's see. So I need 2 of those. This one, I believe, is going to be a multiple component freight elevator. So I'll bring that out here, I believe. Nope, has to be back there. Okay. And then the top will be right at where it was. Yes. Okay, so the top is right there. All right. So we need xenoferrite plates. Advanced machinery parts and electronic components. So where's our advanced machinery parts? Do they come up here? Yes, they come up here. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to make 3 lanes here. You're going to come out here. You can actually end right there. That's fine. Where'd it go? Right there. You're gonna go right there. You're gonna come down and across into there. Yeah, that'll work, I suppose. Okay, advanced machinery parts are going to come out of here. And no, It's not going to come out of that one. It's going to come out of the middle one. Going to come out of the middle one, right down through to there. Go up a ramp. Gonna come up a ramp, and then down a ramp. Yeah, you can be right there. Okay, so you're gonna come off the end of this, up to that. Alright, you're gonna need an unloader. Here, I'm gonna cancel you. Make 2 of you. One would be an output. Right there. Oops, I do need one more. Nope, I need a second lane. Okay. Let's finish this. You go in there. Input. Right there. Input. Right there. Go. Don't know why I did that. Okay. So you're all gonna load up here. And then we need 3 of these. I gotta go get some components so these don't take so long to build. Okay, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Okay, so you are going to be, well, it doesn't really matter. Advanced mechanical parts. You are going to be Vermalite sheets, and you will be electronic components. Okay. So there's our 4 parts for that. For robot parts. These are made in assemblers. So let me go down, get some stuff. Okay. Excuse me. Get those. I have a bunch of Technum rods right there already. I wonder if he's already full. Okay, and then I need... My God, that's loud. So much noise in there. Okay. Put you in there. Put you in there. Put you in there. Let's see. I'm gonna put you up here. Charge Xeno Crystal. I've got the energy thingies. Let's see. I don't need transformers right now. Don't need solar panels right now either. Okay. So, I need steel beams. And advanced mechanical parts. Okay. So I need some assemblers. Fluid assembler. Okay. I'll do... yeah, I'll try 4. Start off with 4. And see what happens from there. Okay. Let's see. I think before too long, I'm going to take all these components and pipe them out here somewhere to a line of vaults that I can just access easily. Okay. So, if you're coming down through, let's see. We'll make this one the long one since it's only one belt. Except I'm going to need a bunch of these things, aren't I? Okay, so one's going to come down this one, one's going to go down this one, one's going to go down this one. So you'll come out and turn and go down that one. You will come out this one. And then you will come out. I need 5 squares. And you'll come down this one. So the first assembler can't be until right there. So you'll be right there. You'll be right there. You'll be there. And you'll be there. Okay. So you're going to come down through. You're going to come down through. And you're going to come down through. And you're going to come all the way down to there is fine. Okay. So I need 4 second rows. And well, I need 8 second rows. And then 8 of these. Okay. So 9 is an input. This one is going right there. One right there. One right there. And one right there. Okay, second rows are inputs. One's right there, right there, right there. And if you're wondering why parts aren't coming up on these other ones, it's because the conveyor is packed full of advanced machinery parts and can't handle what it's doing right now. So you go there, one there, one there, one there. So then these are number 5. These are inputs. And I gotta switch that one. Okay. These are outputs. Okay, so we will configure you to make robot parts. Okay. Okay. I was kind of afraid of this. This might not work with 3 components going into this freight elevator. Okay. Yeah, cause see that's gonna get all filled up. Yeah, maybe it will. We'll see what it does. There's no Fermalite. Why is it not picking up Fermalite sheets? Oh, it's because I never put Fermalite sheet things down. Okay. 7 is a... Oh, nope. This is a 5. These are inputs. Okay. Robot parts I'm sure are going to be used for a lot of other stuff, so I think I'm going to bring them out this way. But for right now, they are going to land into a vault. And I'll need 2 more. Need 2 more of those. One's an input. One's an output. Yeah, see, I was afraid of this. It's gonna block it up. Okay. Let me make... Let me take and get rid of some dirt here. Okay. how did I screw that up? Okay, let's see here. Take and get rid of this stuff. Okay. I'll come up here. Well, I don't even need to dig this away. I don't need to dig away any more than that. Well, I do for the tops. Let's see, is that far enough for that? Yeah, hell with it. I'll just get rid of it all. Okay. So, bottoms. I need floors. Floors only need to be down through here. This can be dirt. Okay. So bottom there. Bottom there. Top there. Top there. Okay. So you're coming out. You're coming out. You're going to get an input there. And you're going to get an input there. You're going to come down to there. And you're coming down to there. Okay. All right. So do I know? So Firmalite sheets is this first one. So Firmalite sheets I'm going to take off. Or let's see, yeah, these I gotta take off. Okay. Why do you still have... No, must have been just some random ones left in there. Okay. And that's all for you. Okay. So this one is going to be, this one is not going to be anything. This is going to be this. And I need some of those. These are going to be outputs for that. Okay. So all the electronic components should be stuck down at the end for the most part. Well, no, they use electronic components, so there shouldn't be any in there. It would have just picked them right up off the thingy. Okay. Yeehaw! Okay. So, you come right down here, and you jump into there. You will come right down here and go this way into there. Okay. Now everybody is happy. Everybody's happy doing what they're doing. Okay, so we've got robot parts. Now we need hydraulic pistons, which are made with steel beams and low density alumite. So low density alumite is made in a distillation column. Let's see. I think I'm going to pipe that over. I think I will. I'll pipe it over, bring up steel beams up here. I really don't want to deal with having to make sure that steel beams are in stock over there. Okay, so I need some pumps. I don't know if I have any pumps. I've got 2. Okay. There is another assembler in here. Shouldn't need anything there. I gotta look at my power before I get too far here. Yeehaw. Coming in hot. Alright. Oh, these are all tied together, so I forgot about that. So we should be alright. Should be good. So low density alumite is coming out of what? Alumite is coming out of here. And then going across that way. So I could pump that out and around to here. Let's see, the alumite goes in which side? Alumite goes in left side of the panel. Okay, so he can go right there. And he can go right there. And I learned something about these things. If you go in and you configure what you want to do, it will show you what goes where. Crude alumite goes in here, outputs low density alumite, and outputs waste gas. All this time I was sitting here trying to figure out where these pipes go. That's all I had to do. Okay. Just gonna take you out and put in a T. Okay. And then you're going to have to come up. So let me get a bunch of pipes built here. Our pipeline research is almost done. But as far as making science packs, I think as far as that, this is fine. This will be fine for what we're doing. Okay, so let's come straight out here a little ways. Do that. Do that. And then do a few straights. Let's come out to here. And then we'll go back down. To there. Okay, come out with a straight on that one and that one. And then a T. Is that enough? No, I need another straight on there. T and a T. Straight here. Straights there. Okay, and then the waste gas. The waste gas is getting pumped into this pipeline. So this one needs to be made into a T. Okay. This one is going to come straight. Dang it. I got the alumite going in the wrong spot. Over there. But that's okay, I can fix that. T there, T there, and then a straight. Okay, so this one is... Oh man, I am really screwing this up. It's because I've got these turned, I think. Okay, because waste gas comes out of this side. Right there. Okay, so we'll do that one. The elbow. Coming off there. Elbow coming off there. Straight, 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 straight. T there. And a T there. Okay. So I come around and fix these, because these are... The raw olamite goes in there. Okay. That one goes there. This one goes here. This is a straight piece. The elbow goes right there. Goes right there. That goes there. And that goes there. Okay. So he's making low density alumite. Okay. I need to output that somewhere. So let's put an elbow up, an elbow up, a T, a T. Straight's coming off of you. So low density alumite is in there. Okay. Okay, and then I need one more pump. Alright. So I will bring you over here somewhere. Bring you up. should be right there with an elbow here, straight, coming across to there, I believe. And then you're going to need, this is I don't know if this is going to need a pump or not. If the complexity is going to be too great. Doesn't appear to be. Okay, so put you there. Put a pump there. Bring you all the way out to there. Put an elbow on. Bring you all the way down. To there. We'll do an elbow. And then a straight piece to there. A pump. And then we'll bring you down the same path as the other one. And then they're both right in line. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna be down here somewhere. All right, so we've got our low density alumite. Need to bring our steel beams up top. Let's see, where are steel beams? Steel beams, steel beams. Steel beams come out of where? Come out of there. Okay. I think that'll work. Nope. Needs to go up one more. Okay. So then you can come all the way across. To there. I'm not going to put a freight elevator in here. Okay, so like right there, I think. Then these are downs. Nope, I gotta come a little bit further. All right. And then you come out and you're gonna go down. You're gonna go down this one. Okay. These hydraulic pistons are made in a fluid assembler. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get some components to finish these. Okay, so you can start down here. That's fine. I think. I got that in the wrong spot. Okay, so fluid assemblers should come down this way. So you can start right there. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see. Pipe work for this would be T's first. T there. T there. T there. A 90. A 90. This is going to be a straight. And then a T. And that's fine with that. Straight one out of there into there. Okay. Those two. Those two. This one gets a T. Okay. These are getting hydraulic pistons. And they're loading right up with that stuff. Okay. And then you come up and right across this way. Okay. I need to go get some components. Yeah, next order of business I think is getting all this stuff piped out. So get those. Get some machinery parts. Get some electronic components. Okay. These are going to be inputs. Okay, and these are coming off of what? These are coming off of something I need to put one of these on. Because, like a moron, I forgot. Alright, so this comes down. This is an output. It's right there. He's up to 658 of those already. Okay, they've got all the... Is that 90 liters of low density alumite? Okay. Science packs. Also requires a CPU. So this is gonna suck. So this also takes alumic acid, which I believe we are creating right here. We have alumic acid. So we don't need to go through all that. But we do need toluxite wafers in polymer boards. So toluxite wafer comes from liquid toluxite. Which is made from toluxite ingots. Toluxite ingots are made from toluxite ore. Toluxite ore is made from toluxite ore rubble. Oh, brother. So, I think so I'm going to have to go over. Yeah, I'm going to have to go over there, put a landing pad. Should be all I need. It was just a start pad. So I need some steel beams for that. So I need a start pad. Okay. I need flooring. And that should be it. I'm gonna go take the rest of these solar panels over and add them to it, since that one only has 7. And then I'll come down here and somehow I'll use the leftover outputs on this to bring the telexite ore rubble over. And then up on top here, I'll just pipe it up and just do like a telexite ore processing going down through in order to make science packs. So the pipeline is going to be done well before, go the right way, well before we get to where we need the science pack 5s. I thought I'd have science pack 5s ready in time for it, but it's not the case. Alright, so come down here. Okay. So get rid of all this. Make enough room for some more. Let's see. These have to be connected from that side, so I'll go down here, drill this one out. Put you, that's a 3x3. We'll just put you over there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What? Alright. Well, let me put these down. Put one there. Put one here where it belongs. And then we'll just set the other one there. It's because it was gonna give me a seed. Frickin' thing. Okay. Alright, where's... Go from you, to you, to you, to you. Okay, now we have enough solar panels. Alright, I'm going to come out here with pad from here and out like that. See if that's big enough. Let's see. We'll block by vegetation. Okay. Let me come down and get rid of this tree. Get rid of this one. See if that's enough. All right. No power. That's going to be fixed here momentarily. Okay, set destination, main base. Okay. So alls I need here is 2 inputs and 2 outputs. Right, one goes in one goes in the other. So I need you to come out one, turn, go over to there. You can just go straight over. All right, you turn into there and into there. You two are outputs, and they need power. All right. That's that. Now we will have Teluxite coming to our station. So I need xenoferrite plates. Okay. Oh, why am I making that? I've got 25 of them. How the hell do I have 25 of those things? Okay, so I need to come up here. And I need to use my unloader. Poop. They're all on the wrong side. Let's see. Unloader. So you're gonna do ignium or rubble. Okay, so you're gonna come out and down this way. You're gonna come out down that way. You're gonna come out down that way. You're going to do Teluxite or rubble. And you are going to come out and down this way somewhere. Okay, I gotta figure that out yet. You are going to do Selectsite ore rubble and Selectsite ore rubble. Okay, so I have these two are going to come out let's see. Can you be here? You're going to be down this way. You're going to come out down that way. Up. Up. Mechanized fabrication, create 1,000 robot parts. Steam achievement. Okay, so that should be, if I'm looking at floor level, right about right there, I need to be one higher. Okay, so I'm gonna need some of these. Pipeline to pipe, pipeline to pipe, pump, pipeline to pipe, pump, pipelines, and pipelines. Okay, I think I'll have to read up on that a little bit to see what that does. Okay, so you, dear sir, going to come down here. You're going to turn that way. And then you're going to get an up, and up, 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 up. Okay. So I'm going to assume that that is the height for the floor. Yes. This one comes down here. This one, I don't have enough friggin' conveyors. Okay. I don't know who's getting unloaded here. Looks like ignium, or teknite. Okay, so this is all gonna come up here. Let's see here. I'm going to come off of here and come out. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So All right. These are going to be inputs. 1, 2. So I've got 12, so I can do 4 of each. Okay. These are going to be inputs. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll put 1 on the end to catch that last conveyor. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I need 1 more. Okay. So I need you to come down. Need you to come down. Look at that timing. How perfect. So it should be the first one and the third one is getting full. Yeah. Okay. Look at all that beautiful ore. All right. So I need to figure this out here. All right. So we need CPU. CPU is made by tellexite wafers. Tellexite wafer is made from liquid tellexite. Liquid tellexite is made from tellexite ingots in an electric air furnace. Tellexite ingots are made in an advanced smelter. So I need crushers. Crushers are the first thing. So here's advanced smelters. Crusher 1, Crusher 2. Okay. So crushers make tellexite ore. All right. So this guy here Let's bring him down to the end. And he's going to be the third and fourth block in. Okay. Select site ore. Select site ore. Had a little hiccup there for a second. Okay. Output. Okay. So here is our select site ore. Okay. Telexite ore gets turned into telexite ingots in advanced smelters. Okay. So can we make... How many advanced smelters do we have down here? Because these keep up with glass pretty well. So that'll tell us. We've got 5. Okay, I need to make 3. Okay. Put the panel on this side. And we'll start you right there. Right there. And right there. Alright. So you... I better make some more of these while I can. You are going to come across, and you are going to supply these. Okay. And then you're going to have an output. Okay, so these are automatic. Alright, so there's our ingots. ingots get turned into liquid toluxite in an electric arc furnace. Okay, I don't know how many of these we're going to need. Let's start out with 3. Holy shnikes. Holy crap. Okay. So you're gonna go one's gonna go there. Oh, it's still building it. Oh, I have to build the friggin' parts for it. Okay. One is gonna go here. I'm thinking that the 2 is probably all we're gonna fit for right now. Okay. Look at all the freaking inputs on this thing. Okay, you come up the side. And then down across to there. These are inputs. Input 1 there. If these have this many inputs, man, that makes me nervous for what's coming down the road. Okay, so you are making liquid toluxite. You are making liquid toluxite. Yeah, that takes a while. We're probably gonna need a few of these. And it's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need one more width over here. Oh boy. How much does it put out though? I wonder. Puts out 2,000 liquid toluxite. So maybe we don't really need them. Maybe we don't really need it to come out there. Okay, so liquid toluxite. So that's liquid toluxite. We need casting machines to turn that into toluxite wafers. Alrighty. Okay. So I needed what? I needed a casting machine. Sorry, I had to run and do a couple things quick. I've just paused the recording. Casting machines. I don't believe I have any casting machines. Casting machine is that big thing there. Let's do 3 of those. And all that takes is the liquid toluxite. Okay. Okay, so that's just inputs on both sides. Let's put you back here. Okay. Now this should be an output for that. Yeah. Okay. One there. One there. One there. One there. One there. Okay. So the pipe got filled with liquid toluxite. Elbow. An elbow. And a straight. Okay. So you are making toluxite wafers. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Well, I am just going to turn you guys around because I am not changing that pipeline for you. Okay. And I don't know if I did do the tank. Okay. How big is it? Is there a in and out to this thing? think so. I think the way that this would work is that it would just fill it up, and then it would just push it back into the system as it needs it. And since I'm out of ore, doesn't really matter. Does he have any in storage? He's empty. Okay. So he's got yeah, this is gonna suck. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Moving on. You're gonna come down through here with outputs here, here, and here. Okay. So to make a CPU, you need alumic acid, polymer boards, all right. Oh, come on. Attach to it. You stupid. There. Okay. I'm gonna need more conveyors. I'm gonna need a lot more conveyors. Okay. So you're gonna come down this way. Okay. You need alumic acid. Oop. These are made in what? Chemical processor. Okay. One there. one there. Okay, you're gonna come down the back side to there. You're gonna come down this way to there. Input, one there, one there. These are inputs. One's gonna go there. One's gonna go there. Okay. Configure you to CPU. To a CPU. Okay. What are you doing? No. I don't know what it was doing there for a second. Okay. Pipe T. Go in right there. Straight. You're gonna come all the way down. And you're gonna come somewhere. I gotta be in line with that hole. So this one. Okay, so I'm gonna need more pipes. What, puppy? Okay. This is T. It's gonna go right there. You're gonna go right there. This one was where? First one? Yes, first one. All right. So to make a CPU, I need 80 alumic acid. So it's slowly building. I'm definitely going to need more alumic acid production. Maybe it's enough. What I should do is come over here and build a tank. Come on. I have the tank here. So that if there is extra, whoops. This way here, the extra would be held here. That last pump is up there. I wonder if the complexity down here might be an issue. No, I don't think it is. Okay, so he's got 8 CPUs. So the CPUs are going to come out on this side. All right. That's that. CPUs come down. Follow this guy back across. Over here somewhere. And then Science Pack 5's uses robot parts, hydraulic pistons, and CPUs. So we've got robot parts. We will have hydraulic pistons as soon as I have an output. Let's see. Okay. So I think I'll make those over here. Science packs are made in assembler. Okay. I've got the bank. I don't have any assemblers. Didn't I grab assemblers or did I use assemblers over there? I thought I had assemblers. I actually think I said I didn't need them. There's an assembler too. Okay, so let's put that crusher back in there. Let's put this electric arc furnace back in there. I don't really need that. Combine those. They can go up there. This goes down here. Okay. So this one is using 3. Okay, so these I will start down on this end, but I want to keep them in line with this. So that's 3 away from that. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, you are going to make Science Pack 5's. Okay, you're gonna come up here. Let's see, if I did 1, no, that is what I wanted. Because I want to take him out the backside and down. And then I'll bring you down straight across. And over. Okay. And then you will come right down through here. Okay. And then our outputs will go this way. Go to right there, because we might have to put a ramp here. Oh, we will have to put a ramp there. Actually, I can put it there right now. Okay. So I need Let me cancel this one. Okay, so these are inputs. You're gonna go right there, right there, right there. Okay. You're gonna go right there, right there, right there. These are inputs. So you're gonna go there, there, there. These are outputs. So you're gonna go on that one, and on that one. And these take a long time to do. Holy crap. Okay. These take forever. And this one's gonna use 50 of them. This one's gonna need 200. Okay. I'm gonna change this. I think we have plenty enough of this material being made. Okay. You just hold your horses there, puppy. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3. I can fit 3 more. I technically could fit 4. Let's see, you come down to there. And you come down to there with a ramp up, a ramp down, that is not going to work. I need to move. I need to move this back. Okay, this one needs to come. Where's my little... Okay. So I am making, how many more? I'm making 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Where am I going? Don't need that. I do need beams and advanced mechanical parts. Processor fabrication, create 100 CPUs. Steam achievement. I feel like I'm missing something again, but that's okay. Alright, so I don't have any processors. I need, not processors, assemblers. That's a good amount of CPUs over there. I got those totally wrong. Okay, science packs, science packs, science pack, and a science pack. Okay. So you're coming up to that guy. And you are leaving, going down there. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that. Okay, so the inputs are where the inputs are in the center. These inputs are also on the center. Okay, so you're getting robot parts, hydraulic pistons, and I don't have any CPUs in here, so that's fine. Alright, I need these. They can follow the polymer board down. Come right down through here. Okay. I need to bring it down somewhere in here. So it has to miss this space station, or this spaceport. So if I come, say I come right there, and then the top will be probably right there. Okay. And then I can come out of this. What did I do? Oh, it's in the conveyor. Dang it. Dang it. I made the top. Okay, that misses the conveyor. Stop it, puppy. I'm gonna have to go get fuel. Top should be right there. Okay. All right. Science Pack 5's on the move. All right. And then they are going to come out. They're going to come out on this side. So output there. And then to there, to there, to there, to there, to there. And bingo. We have research ongoing with Science Pack 5's. Okay, so this one needs a bank. Just going to be right here. An input and an output. All right. We did it. We have successfully made Science Pack 5's. It only took all of this, plus obviously a little bit more logistic stuff, but all of this stuff to make Science Pack 5's. Freaking nuts. But we got it. And I just want to see what these guys are doing. Yeah, they're all cooking. All right, folks. It's getting to be quite the operation here. Quite the amount of stuff going on. This dog needs her supper. She's driving me up the freaking wall. So I'm going to end it here. Thanks a lot for watching. And we'll see what the next one brings. All right. See you later.